friends, how are you? Today I will learn percentage. Please note, aptitude is common for all entrance exams like IAS, IES, GATE, CDS, GRE, IIT, JEE, CAT and all UPSC exams. Do not miss the class if you want succeed in your life. Thanks to listen.
Hi friends, today this lecture for the percentage. In this lecture we will give you total number of 16 trick. These trick will helpful during your exam. You can crack the exam very easily. Okay, let us start. What is the definition of percentage? A fraction whose denominator is 100 is called a percentage, and the numerator of the fraction is called the rate percent. Let us the example 60% of 50. You will write in this manner. Whenever you have this symbol, then you will use 1 upon 100. Okay, so it will be 300. Okay, this is 500. 60% of 500. Okay, so both it will cancel. 5 6 are 30 and this. So your answer is this. Now we will take next example. Find 8% of 625. This is very simple question. Okay, so 8% of 6 to 5 is equal to 8 upon 100 into 6 to 5. That will be, this is 2 upon 25. If you cut 6 to 5 and your answer is 50. Now the second question, what fraction is 12 of 1 by 2? So 12 of 1 by 2%, that is 12 1 by 2 upon 100. So your answer, it is 25 upon 200. This is 1 upon 8. Now the third question, what percentage is equivalent to 3 by 8? What percentage is equivalent to 3 by 8? So it means that your question is this: 3 upon 8 into 100, what percent is equivalent to 3 by 8? So 3 by 8 into 100, that is your answer. So this is 75 by 2, this is 37, 1 upon 2%. If you will divide it, then your answer is this. Now these are the simple question. Ram's salary is increased from rupees 630 to 700. Find the increase percent. Okay, so at first you will find the increased salary. 700 minus 630, that is 70. Your increase money is 70. So what is the percent? And your initial income was 630. So you have got 70 rupees extra out of 630. So your answer, it will be 11 1 upon 9%. Now the next question, this is a very famous question in an election of two candidates. The candidate who gets 41% is rejected by a majority of 2412 votes. Find the total number of votes pooled. So in an election of two candidates, there are two candidates. One candidate is this and one candidate is this. The candidate who gets 41%, suppose this one he got 41%, is rejected by a majority of 2412 votes. Means if you will add, he got total number of 41 votes, let total votes is equal to x. So his percentage x of 41%. If you will add 2412, so then this is the majority. Now he is asking find the total number of votes. So this is very simple. You can also solve in this manner. This is 41%. So your majority is 59%. If he got 41%, so your majority is 59%. If you will subtract 59 minus 41%, so that is 18%, and this 18% is this 2412. That is your answer. Very, very simple. Okay, I think that you understand. This is the second method and this is the first method to solve. Now we are coming in the next question. This is very important question. If 2 liters of water are evaporated on boiling from 8 liters of sugar solution containing 5% sugar, find the percentage of sugar in the remaining solution. You have 2 liters of water. That is the 2 liters of water are evaporated. You boil it, evaporated from 8 liters of sugar solution. If 2 liters of water, that is the 8 liter. That is the 8 liter sugar solution, sugar plus water. So this is the 8 liter sugar and water and 2 liter evaporated. 2 liter evaporated of 8 liter sugar water containing 5% of sugar. This is a very simple. From 8 liter you have 5 liter sugar. That will be equal. After evaporated you have remaining solution is 6 into x%. Your sugar is 8 or from 8 liter is 5%. That will be equal in this solution 8 minus 2 liter evaporated. So your remaining solution is 6 liter, and in the 6 liter the sugar solution, it will be equal to this. Sugar, it will never evaporate. Your water is evaporated. You have to note. So this is your answer. Now you can solve. Now the second question. If you will solve, your answer is 62 by 3%. One type of liquid contains 25% of milk and other contains 30% of milk. One type of liquid contains 25% of milk and other contains 30% of milk. A can is filled with 6 parts of first liquid and second part of, you have two types of liquid. Here is 25% milk, okay, and here is 30% milk. You have one container. A can is filled with 6 parts. A can is filled with 6 parts of first liquid and 4 part of second liquid. That is the 4 part and that is the 6 part. Find the percentage of milk in new mixture. So you have to use this method to solve the solution. Alligation method. 25 and 30. You have to find this solution. This is 6 and this is 4. So this minus this, 30 minus x upon x minus 25 is equal to 6 by 4. This is the first method, shortcut method. You have to use this shortcut method, okay? Or you can solve 6 part into 25% milk. Okay, this is the best method, shortcut method. We are just teaching the shortcut method. 25% of first milk and 30% of second milk, that is the mixture. The milk in the mixture, that is x, and this is a part of in the first, that is the first part in the mixture, that is the second part in the mixture. So you have to solve 30 minus x upon x minus 25 is equal to 6 upon 4. This is a shortcut method to solve this question. Suppose this question, due to fall in manpower, the production in a factory decreases by 25%. By what percent should the working hour be increased to restore the original production? You have to understand, production is equal to manpower into working hours. Production is equal to manpower into working hours. So man into W, manpower into working hours, is equal to man minus 25% of man. You have reduced 25% manpower during lockdown period, okay? So you have to restore the original production after this lockdown period. So you have to increase the total number of hours. Before the total number of hours was 8. Now you have to increase, because the company, they want original production. In this condition, your working hour plus x percent, this is x percent, this and this value same, because you have to reach the original production is equal to manpower into working hours. So this value and this value both are same. You are decreasing the manpower but increasing the total number of hours. So the multiplication is the production and this is the old production, both are equal. So you will solve it now. So your M into W is equal to this value, that is 75 upon 100 M into this value. You can take W common, then after 100 plus X upon 100 W. Okay, if you will solve it, then this is multiplication, so man and W both will cancel. So your answer 100 into 100 is equal to 75 and 100 plus X. So your answer X is equal to 100 upon 3. This is 33 of 1 upon 3%. So this is your answer. Now we are coming in the trick part. There are total number of 16 trick. One by one we will solve many questions. So this is the first question. We will not explain, we will give you trick. You have to remember the trick to qualify your entrance exam. If two values are respectively X% and Y% more than a third value, then the first part is this, X plus 100 plus X upon 100 plus Y into 100% of the second. So what is the meaning of this? We will explain by the help of this example. Two numbers are respectively 20% and 50%. You have two numbers, one is 20% and second is 50%. Two numbers are respectively 20% and 50% more than a third number. This is 20% more and this is 50% more than a third number. Let the third number is C, third number is C. So what percent is the first of the second? Two numbers are respectively 20% and 50% more than a third. You have total number of three numbers, okay, and two are, one is 20% more and second is 50% more than a third number. So he is asking what percent is the first of the second. He is asking about the relationship between X and Y. In this condition, if you will use this your high school method, then it will take more time. So we are giving you this trick. You have to use this trick. 100 plus X means 20 upon 100 plus Y means 50 into 100%. This is your answer. So this is your first trick. So this is 120 upon 150 into 100. So this is 80%. So your first value is 80%. What percent is the first of second? 80% is the first of second. Now second question. In the second question, second trick. If A is X% of C and B is Y% of C, if A is x% of C and B is y% of C, then A is x upon y into 100% of B. Okay, this is your second number of trick. We will just use this question. Two numbers are respectively 20% and 25% of the third number. Let the three numbers are x, y, z. He has given us two numbers are respectively 20% and 25% of the third number. It means that x is equal to z of 20% and y is equal to z of 30. This is 25%. Now he is asking what percent is the first of second. If you'll use your high school, then it will take more time. So we are using this method. This is your best method to solve this question. Your answer is x upon y into 100. So your answer is x upon y means 20 upon 25. 20 upon 25 into 100 is equal to 80%. This is your answer. So we are taking less time to solve such type of question. Now, this is your trick number 3. In the trick number 3, we have written x% of a quantity is taken by the first, y% of the remaining is taken by the second, and z% of the remaining is taken by the third person. Now, if A is left in the fund, then there was this in the beginning. What is the meaning of this question? We will explain. Suppose you have one bucket, okay, and initially you have removed 10% sugar. Then you have removed 20% sugar from the remaining. Then again you have removed 30% sugar from the remaining. Now, suppose at last there is only 1 kg sugar left in this bucket or in this cane, you can see. So what was the initial sugar? He is asking. How to solve such type of question? So we will give you this trick. You have to remember A into 100 into 100 into 100 upon 100 minus x into 100 minus y into 100 minus z. That is the sugar at the beginning. So now we will write here your question. It is very simple. You have to put all the value here. So A, what is A? A is left in the fund. So your left remaining was 1 kg. So 1 into 100 into 100 into 100 upon 100 minus x, 100 minus 10, then 100 minus y, 100 minus 20, then 100 minus 30, 100 minus 30. If you will solve it, then you will get result. This question you can understand. Suppose you have bank account and at first you have withdraw 10%, then you have withdraw 20%, then you have withdraw 30%, and at last suppose you have only 1000. So what was your initial money? You can also calculate your initial money. It can be helped by the help of this formula. If you will use your high school method, then it will take more time. So this is a best trick to qualify your entrance exam. Now friends, this is the trick number 4. In the trick number 4, we are giving you another best method. If X% of a quantity is added, again Y% of the increased quantity added, again Z% added, now it's become A, then initial was. Means if you are adding something, okay, then if at last you have A, then what was the initial? We will explain by example. After deducting 10% from a certain sum and then 20% from the remainder, there is rupees 3600 left. Find the original sum. You have deduct 10% of a certain sum and then 20% of the remainder, and at last you have left 3600. Now he is asking what is the original sum. So you have to use this formula. Your original sum A is equal to 3600. So here you have to multiply only 2 times because you have deduct only 2 times. So your answer, it will be 100 plus 10, and you have deduct. You must note here he has increased the money, but here we have deduct the money. Whenever deduction, then you have to use minus symbol. So this will be 100 minus 20. So your answer, it will be 3600 into 100 into 100 upon 100 minus 10 90, 100 minus 20 80. So your 20 it has cancelled. Now you can calculate. If you will calculate, then your answer is 5000. Suppose this question he has given you 10% increment, then 20% increment. Suppose the problem is 10% increment, then 20% increment. In this condition, your remaining money is 3600 left. Find the original. Then you have to use 3600 into 100 into 100 upon 100 plus 10 and 100 plus 20. Suppose you have deduct 10%. At first you have deduct 10% from your bank account, and then you have saved 20%. Then what? At last, suppose you have 3600 left in your bank account, then what is the initial money? So you have to use again the same formula, into 100 upon, you have withdraw the money 10%, then 100 minus 10, and again you have saved 20%, then 100 plus 20, then this is your answer. So if you are deducting the money, then you have to use minus symbol. If you are increasing the money, if you are adding the money, then you have to use the plus sign. That is your best formula to crack your exam. Now this is a next question. In this next question, what he has asked: a man had 4800 in his locker 2 years ago. In the first year, he deposited 20% of the amount in his locker. In the second year, he deposited 25% of the increased amount in his locker. Find the amount at present in his locker. This is a very simple question. Okay, so at first a man had 4800 in his locker 2 years ago. At first he had 4800 rupees. Okay, after then in the first year he deposit, so he deposit 20%. In the second year he deposit 25%. Find the amount at present in his locker. Okay, find the amount at present. Now this is a different question. He is asking what is the amount at present. So this question is initial amount. Initial amount is equal to A. This is A is present money, present, present money into 100 into 100 upon, if increased, you have increased the money, so in this condition 100 plus x and 100 plus y. This is your formula. Initial amount. Before we were asking initial amount, but here he has what is the present, and he has given us the present money, but here we have to find the present money. So all the value it will come here. Your initial money, that is 4800 is equal to present, present money into 100 into 100 upon 100 plus 20 and 100 plus 25. If you will solve, then this is 4800 into 100 plus 20 120 into 100 plus 25 125 upon 100 into 100 is equal to present money. So if you will solve, then you will get 7200. This is your answer. So we are giving you the trick. By the help of trick you can crack the exam. Now the trick number 5. In the trick number 5, the population of the town is P. The increases by X% during the first year, increases by Y% during the second year, and again increases by Z% during the third year. The population after 3 years will be P into 100 plus X into 100 plus Y into 100 plus Z upon 100 into 100 into 100. This formula and this formula both are same. You have to understand, if X% increase, Y% decrease, Z% increase, then you have to use this formula. If increment, then you will use plus sign. If there is a decrement, then you have to use minus sign. If there is an increment, then you have to use plus sign. Now we will explain this question by the help of example. The population of the town is 8000. It means that he has given us P is equal to 8000. P is equal to 8000. It increases by 10%. It means that he has given us X is equal to 10 during the first year, and it is increases, it means that this is plus, and by 20% during the second year. Again he has given us 20, that is again plus. What is the population after 2 years? So you have to use this formula. your formula is 8000. 100 plus 10. Here you have only two value, so you have to use only x and y. This is 100 into 100. This is your answer. So if you will solve it, then your answer, it will be 10%, 20%. This is 10,560. This is your answer. Now again we will solve another question. The population of a town is 10,000. It means that P is equal to 10,000. It increases means plus by 10%, means x is equal to 10. This is plus sign during the first year. During the second year, it decreases by 20%, means y is equal to 20, but this is minus sign, and increased by 30% in the third year, means z is equal to 30, but this is plus sign because it has increased. During the third year, what is the population after 3 years? So you have to use this formula, and your formula you have to put all the value. This is 100 plus 10 because of plus. This is 100 minus y because of minus deduction. This is 100 plus 30 because of increment, and upon 100 into 100 into 100. If you will solve this question 20%, 30% and 10%, then your answer, it will be 11440. This is your answer. So our trick, it will take less time to crack your exam. Now this is the sixth trick. If the price of a commodity increases by R%, then the reduction in consumption so as not to increase the expenditure is R upon 100 plus R into 100%. What is this actually? This time corona, and many people, they are not earning money. We have seen that many items, the price, it has hiked, but we have sufficient money. We have to maintain our family, so we are using this formula in our life. If the price of sugar falls down by 10%, suppose if your price of sugar, it is 10% fall down, by how much percent must a householder increase its consumption so as not to decrease expenditure in his item? Suppose your pocket money is 100 rupees. Your pocket money is 100 rupees, and this time the sugar price is 40 per kg. So you can buy 2.5 kg by the help of this amount. Suppose the price, it has decreased by 10%. 10% means 40 into 10 upon 100. So this is 4 rupees. So your price is 40 minus 4 is equal to 36 rupees. In this condition, suppose you want to spend only 100 rupees for sugar. So how he is asking, by the help of this, how much sugar you can buy. So your expenditure, it will be not increase. Your consumption, he is asking. So you have to use this formula. Okay, so your r is equal to 10. You have to put the value here, 10 upon 100 plus 10 into 100. This is your answer. So if you remember these trick, then you can take less time during exam. So your answer, it will be, if you will solve it, this is 110, 10 upon 110 into 100. You can solve it. Now the second question, but here what he has given us. Here what he has given us. Now the trick number 7. If the price of a commodity decreases by R%, then increases its consumption so as not to decrease expenditure on his item is this. If it is increases, if your price is increases, then you have to use this formula. If your price is decreases, then you have to use this formula. Only the sign, we have changed the sign only. We will explain by the help of this example. The price of petrol decreased by 20%, then increases the consumption is dash so not to decrease expenditure on this item. So you have to use this formula. Here your item is decreased, so this is 20 upon 100 minus 20 into 100. This is your answer. Here the price is falls down. The price is falls down. Here also the price petrol decreases. The price is falls down 10%. So you have to use minus sign here. Okay, not plus. If your price it has increased, then you have to use plus sign. Now we will explain this question by the help of this example. Suppose your budget is 100 for sugar. Let price per kg is 40. So you can have 2.5 kg per month. If price decrease by 20%, if price decrease by 20%, so then cost per kg is 32. You can calculate. Then your consumption increased by 20 upon 100 minus 20 into 100, that is 25%. Now you can buy 3.12 kg per month. Before your total consumption was 2.5 kg per month. Now you can buy 3.12 kg per month by the help of this 100 rupees. So this is the best example to understand this problem. Now trick number 8. This is also very simple. We are using the old. If this question it has asked many times in your exam. If first value is R% more than the second value, then the second value is this less than the first value. R upon 100 plus R into 100%. This formula and this formula both are same. We will try to explain by the help of this example. If A salary is 25% more than that of B, suppose one is husband and second is wife. Okay, this is girl and this is boy. This is husband and this is wife. If A salary is 25% more, her salary is X. and this person he has Y salary, but A salary is 25% more than B. If her salary X, then this person's salary is equal to 25% more, means X plus X 25%. So this is the salary of this husband. Now he is asking, then how much percent is B salary less than A? He is asking opposite. If his salary more than 25% of this girl, then what salary is less than, then how much percent is B salary less than A? So this is a very simple question. You have to use this formula, put the value here, then you will get result 100 plus 25 into 100. This is your answer. Okay, so this is 25 upon 125 into 100. 25 5. Okay, 5 to the 10 0, 20%. So then how much percent of B salary is less than A? So B has 20% less salary than A. Okay, now this is the next question. If the first value is R% less than the second value, then the second value is R upon 100 minus R into 100% more than the first value. The example, if A salary is 30% less than that of B, this is another person, husband and wife. If A salary is 30% less than that of B, suppose suppose her salary is 100 rupees. So A salary is 30% less. 30% less means 70 rupees. A salary is 30% less than that of B. Then how much percent of B salary more than that of A? So he is asking how much salary more than A for this girl. So you have to use this formula. So this is 30 upon 100 minus 30 into 100. So this is 30 upon 70 into 100. Now you can calculate. So you will get the result. So this is 300 upon 7%. So now your answer, it will be 42 6 by 7%. If A salary is 30% less than B, A salary is 30% less than B, then how much percent is B salary? Percent is B salary more than that of A? Her salary is more than 42.67% than A. Okay, so now trick number 9. If the value of a number is first increased by X% and later decreased by X%, then net change is always a decrease which is equal to X% of X, or X square upon 100. So what is the meaning of this? If we have such type of problem, a shopkeeper marks the price of his goods 12% higher than its original price. We have seen such type of in mall, in Flipkart, in Amazon. Already they have increased the price. After that, he allow a discount of 12%. You have to understand, if he has increased 12% higher than that of the original price. After then he has given you discount 12%. What is his percent profit or loss? So same money he is increasing and decreasing. In this condition you have to use this formula, that is 12 square upon 100. If you will solve your high school method, then it will take more time. We have used only 1 second to solve this problem. Now second question. The second question is trick number 10. If the value is first increased by x% and then decreased by y%, then there is x minus y minus xy upon 100% increase or decrease according to the plus v and minus v sign. The example is, the salary of a worker was first increased by x% by 10% and thereafter decreased by 5%. What was the change in his salary? At first his salary increased, then his salary decreased by 5%. What was the change in his salary? So you have to use this formula. So at first increased means you have to use plus sign. Increase means plus sign and decrease means minus sign. So this is plus sign and this is minus sign. Plus minus minus. Okay. 10 into 5 upon 100. This is your answer. We took only 2 seconds to solve this problem. 10 minus 5 is equal to 5 minus, and this is 10 into 5 upon 100. This and this cancel. 5 to the 10. 5 to the 10 minus 1 upon 2. This is 9 upon 2%. So he is getting gain. If this is negative sign, it means that the shopkeeper or the worker, he got loss. Now the second, if the value is increased by successively x% and y%, then the final increment is x plus y plus xy upon 100. If it is increased, then plus sign. If it is decreased, then this is minus sign. So he increased x%, then y%, both time increased. So both time you have to use the plus sign to solve such type of problem. Now in the trick number 11, the pass marks in an examination is x%. If a candidate who secures y marks fails by z marks, then the maximum marks is equal to this. We will take this example to understand this problem. This trick, a student has to secure 40% marks to get through. If he gets 40 marks and fails by 40 marks, find the maximum marks set for the examination. If you use high school method, then it will take more time. We are using this formula. By the help of this formula, you can solve very easily. So your solution, it will be 140 plus 40. A student has to secure 40 marks. The pass marks of an examination is x. The pass marks is x. So pass marks is x. Your pass marks, it will come here. If a candidate who secure y marks fails by z marks, if he gets 40 marks and fail by 40 marks, got 40 marks, fail by 40 marks, and this is the passing percentage. This is a passing percentage. So your answer, this is your answer, 100 into 80 upon 40. 42 ja, this is 200. So your maximum marks in this exam is 200. This is a very famous question. Now trick number 12. In the trick number 12, a candidate is scoring X% in an examination fails by A marks, while another candidate who scores Y% marks gets B marks more than the minimum required pass marks. Then the maximum marks of that examination are this. Okay, we will explain by this example. A candidate scores 25%. Suppose someone scored 25% and fails by 30 marks. Means if you will add 30 marks, then it means that you pass, while another candidate who secured 50 marks, this is the first candidate, this is the second candidate who got 50% marks, gets 20% mark more than the minimum. Means he got if you will subtract 20, then this is again pass marks, because he got 20 marks more, pass of the exam. Find the maximum marks for the examination. What is the maximum marks? So you have two, one is the this and second is this. If you will solve it, then you will get result. This is the high school method, but we are using this method. M is equal to 100. A plus B means A candidate is scoring X%. Your scoring is X% in an examination, fails by A marks. So fails by A marks means 30. Fails by A marks, and while another candidate who secure Y marks gets B marks more. Means you have to add 20 upon Y minus X. So Y minus X means 50 minus 25. 50 minus 25. This is your answer. So we have taken only 2 to 3 seconds. If you know the trick, then you can solve the question during your exam. Now the trick number 13. In the trick number 13, in measuring the sides of a rectangle, one side is taken X% in axis and other Y% in deficit. The error percent in area calculated from the measurement is X minus Y minus XY upon 100 in axis or deficit plus minus V. This is also same question. Already we have explained this formula. Now in measuring the sides of a rectangle, one side is taken 5% axis and the other 4% in deficit. Find the error percent in an area calculated from the measurement. Okay, so you have to put the value here. Once one side you have increased and second side you have decreased, so you have to find the overall area. So one is the axis means plus, and deficit means minus 4, and plus into minus, that is minus upon 100. This is your answer. So we have taken only 2 to 3 seconds. Now in the trick number 14, if the sides of a triangle, rectangle, square, circle, rhombus or any two-sided figure are increased by X%, its area is increased by this 2x plus x square upon 100. This is a very famous question. You have to you can understand by the help of this question. If the sides of a rectangle, are increased by 10%. So what is the percent increase in its area? You have to put the value 10 here. This is your answer. If you will write here, if the sides of a circle, then again same. If you will write here the sides of a rhombus, then again same. If the sides of a rectangle, square, circle, triangle, anything, any polygon you can take. So you have to use the same formula. If you are increasing the side of polygon, so what is the increment in his area, in its area? Now trick number 15. In the trick number 15, if in an examination X% filled in English, Y% filled in maths, if Z% student filled in both subject, the percentage of the student who passed in both the subject is this. This is a very famous question. We will explain by the help of this example. In an examination, 40% of the student filled in maths, 30% filled in English, and 10% filled in both. Find the percent of student who passed in the subject. You have to use this formula: 100 minus 40 plus 30 plus 10. Answer. So we took only, you have to remember this formula. This formula, it has come here: A plus B minus A intersection B. This is different, but you can understand how to calculate. Now next question. Next question is very simple question. So here, "40 liter of mixture, 40 liter of mixture of a mixture of milk and water contains 10% of water. How much water must be added to make the water 20% in new mixture?" So how to solve this question? 40 liter of mixture of milk and water. This is 40 liter milk and water. Contain 10% of water. Here 10% water means 40 into 10 upon 100. This 0 is equal to 4 liter. 40 liter of mixture of milk and water contain 10% water. Okay, there is 4 liter water and there is 36 liter milk and 4 liter water. How much water must be added? We have to add something. How much water must be added to make the water 20% in the new mixture? Means if you will add something in 4, then this is 20% of 40 plus x. You are adding something, some water here in 40 liter, that is 20% of water. And what is water? Water is 4 plus something. So this is your solution. Very simple. Now you can solve it. So this is 4 plus x is equal to 20 upon 100, 40 plus x. 2 5 is 10. 5 into 4 plus x is equal to 40 plus x. 5 4 is 20. 5x is equal to 40 plus x. In 4x is equal to 20. X is equal to 4 5 20. So x is equal to 5. Now, what quantity of water should be added? What quantity of water should be added to reduce 9 liter of 50% acidic liquid of 30% acidic liquid? What quantity of water should be added to reduce 9 liter of 50% acidic liquid to 30% acidic liquid? Means you have to reduce the acidity, the acidic water. Okay, you have to reduce the acidic liquid from a substance. So in the 9 liter, your acid is 4.5 liter. This is your acid. Suppose you have add x liter water. So it means that 30% of 9 plus x, that is 4.5. That is your answer. This is your acid and this is equal to 9 liter and you are adding something. Then after then it's 30% is equal to this. This is your answer. So if you will solve it, then you will get 6 liter. Now the last trick, alligation, trick number 16. Weights of two friends, Ram and Shyam. Weights of two friends, Ram and Shyam. One is Ram and one is Shyam, Shyam, are in the ratio of 4:5. Okay, Ram weight increases by 10%. Its weight increases by Ram weight increases by 10%, and the total weight of Ram and Shyam together be 82.8 kg. Total weight. This is the total weight. With an increase of 15%. Okay, total weight increases by 15%. We don't know about this person weight, but we know the ratio of Ram and Shyam. Okay, alligation. If you know, just please go to the alligation chapter. So here is the ratio we will write. This is the mean value. This is the first value and this is the second value. Here we have written the percentage, so this will be also in percentage. So how to solve it? X minus 15 upon this minus this upon this minus this. 15 minus 10 is equal to 4:5. 4:5 means this minus this minus this ratio, that is this. This is the ratio. If you will calculate, then you will get x is equal to 19. So this is a method also to solve the question. So this is a trick. Whenever you have such type of question, whenever you have such type of problem, then you have to use this method. So this is the best method, alligation method. I think that you understand. Okay, these 16 trick, it will help to crack your exam, even you are preparing any exam. Okay, thank you so much.